104.5 The Team, your home for New York Yankees baseball. Pretty cool guest right now. Dan Fiorito with us. He played in the Yankee farm system with a lot of the baby bombers that we're all falling in love with right now. Now a coach with the Pulaski Yankees. Dan, you're a born and raised Yankee fan like myself. You end up playing for the Yankees. How the hell does that even happen?
Oh, man, I got lucky. Super fortunate. After college, I was able to capitalize on a tryout that I had with them, and I've been found myself down here with the Yanks for the last 5 years or so. So it's been a great ride, and I'm loving it.
What are the expectations when you're signed as a Yankee? What did the organization tell you that they expect from you as a player?
The first thing I remember right after I signed the papers was, you don't really have to. You're not here coming out here to impress someone every day. You're more just coming out here to get better on a daily basis, which was something for me, which was great because, the whole time in college and summer ball, you're just trying to impress a scout so that he gives you an opportunity. But, once you sign, it's just all about developing. And, it's tough to wow guys who've been around baseball for 30-plus years. They've seen guys like A-Rod, like unbelievable talent. So it's tough to wow them talent-wise, but you can do it with your effort day in and day out. So that was my goal, and that's what I was told, and I loved it.
Dan Fiorito with us right now on 104.5 The Team, your home for Yankees baseball. So you played alongside Aaron Judge. Like, how would you describe him as a teammate?
Oh, Judgy, to be honest with you, people have asked me this, and they've asked me years ago before he was this huge superstar. Judgy, to me, was always the best teammate I've ever had. He really was. Same guy every day. If he went 4 for 4 with homers or 0 for 4 with a tough day at the plate, he was the same guy, and he never let everything. People would always gravitate towards him. So grounded. He was just an awesome guy. First one to pick you up if you were struggling, give you props when you were doing awesome. He was just the perfect teammate, man.
So, just the size of this human being. Like, did you guys make fun of him a lot and just try to like pick on him because he was so dang big?
Oh my, he's enormous. It gets to the point though when you're around someone so often, you kind of like don't realize it until he stands next to like an opponent on the field, or every once in a while maybe he'll get angry, and then you'll realize, and he'll scare some people. But he's a gentle giant. He's so nice. So who knows if we'll ever see that side.
Dan, I think you have a great perspective in the sense that you've bounced around the Yankee farm system from single A to double A to triple A. It sometimes I feel like has a mental effect on players and maybe guys like Rob Refsnyder and others that they're getting moved around so much. Does it have a mental effect on guys in the organization?
It can, but I think the organization does a great job of, all the managers and the staff at every level does a great job of, welcoming guys when they come, even when they get demoted at times. But, everyone's so close here that even no matter what whatever team you go to, even though it could be a revolving door at times with players coming in and out, the players trying to do whatever they can to make the person feel at home and, part of the ball club. So, it depends, but I think most players get used to it as part of the job, part of being a professional.
Dan Fiorito is right now. He's the coach for the Pulaski Yankees, part of the farm system, played with all these guys. The Sanchez, as I'm trying to get him called because I want to take that away from Mark Sanchez. Gary Sanchez, what a difference he's been for this team last year and now this year. What do you remember from Sanchez?
Oh, I just remember, I played with Gary for 4 years in the minor leagues, and, man, his talent is just like raw ability, and his talent was just incredible. He was always, just talent-wise, he always just stood out, and whenever he wanted to turn it on, he could. It's just awesome seeing him do it in the big leagues and the bright lights. I feel like it's even helped him. He's done even better when he's gotten there. But he was the same way, teammate-wise. He roots for everybody, top Steph, no matter who the guy was. And that always stuck with me with Gary. And he's a fun kid, man. He's pretty funny.
We were joking around.
It was fun having him in the clubhouse.
No doubt, Gary Sanchez there. And we were joking around, Levack and I, last week that the Derek Jeter retirement ceremony made us all feel old. I know you grew up loving Derek Jeter. You wore number 2 in college because you were a big Jeter fan. But you got to interact with Jeter early parts in your career. What was that like, hanging out with basically your athletic hero in Jeter?
Oh, that was one of the coolest moments of my career for sure. Looking back now, my first year was 2013, playing in spring training, and it was Jeter's year where he had gotten hurt. He had hurt his ankle, so he was down here rehabbing with the guys here in Tampa, and man, I got to take ground balls, have warm up, have a catch with my childhood idol, my hero. So, I mean, looking back, and even that day of the ceremony, that was the first thing I reminisced on. I had an opportunity to play ball with my hero, so like, can't beat that. And he was exactly everything that I've heard. He was the same way when I met him. Remembered your name the next day at the complex. He just had a way of making everyone feel special, and it's just obviously the classiest of guys.
So I kind of hear some of the comparisons just in the way you described the two, but everyone's trying to compare Aaron Judge to Derek Jeter. You are the only person I've talked to who knows them both, and at least at some level. Do you see any comparison?
I do see comparisons, to be honest. I mean, just the way they go about their business day in and day out, how professional they are, and I mean, Aaron, he's unbelievable with the media, unbelievable with teammates. So, I mean, people, everyone wants to say, let Judgy be him, and of course he's going to do that. But there are comparisons, and that's a testament to how great a professional and person Aaron is. So, but at the end of the day, I think he'll be his own person, his own type of leader, and I can't wait to see what the future has for him.
You're coaching up the Pulaski Yankees now. Give us some names for Yankee fans to look out for the future.
Oh man, we got a ton of guys, and what's pretty cool is a lot of the guys that are going to be coming to Pulaski will be the guys that we draft here in early June. So it'll be a fun time. But we got a bunch of prospects down here right now: Nelson Gomez, Dermis Garcia, Wilkerman Garcia. So it'll be interesting to see where they end up. But there's a bunch of talent coming through the system right now. So the more talent that gets stacked in the middle levels, obviously the more talent that keeps stays down here. So the system right now is at an unbelievable position, and it's been fun to see how great it's become in the last 5 years from when I started to right now.
Dan Fiorito with us right now, coach of the Pulaski Yankees. Man, we appreciate you making time, and as you're home for New York Yankees and me just being a straight up homer, just kind of geeking out with you. I appreciate it, man.
I appreciate you guys having me on. All my best.